A paradise that Columbus discovered later became known to mankind as the land of freedom. The United States of America declared independent from the Great Britain on July 4, 1776. The Continental Congress.
Sir, I've got some questions regarding this country. Where exactly is the United States located?
Well, located at 37.0902 degree north and 95.7129 degree west, the United States of America is a federal republic country in North America, comprised of 50 states and a federal district, bordering with Mexico to the south and Canada to the north, surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean in the east and Pacific in the west. California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas are in touch with Mexico, and bordering with Canada are Washington, Alaska, Idaho, Montana, North Dakota, Minnesota, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine.
Wow, that's a lot of states. I've seen sky-high blue mountains and cactus-infested fields of desert in American movies. Can you tell me a little bit about its geoformation?
Well, the significant features would be the Rocky Mountains that stretch over 3,000 miles all the way from Canada to New Mexico. The big desert area called the Great Basin, which includes the entire Nevada, half of Utah, and some of other surrounding states. The high, flat grasslands, known as the Colorado Flatlands, Central Plains, Appalachian Mountains, and Gulf or Coastal Plains. When it comes to water bodies, there are 5 Great Lakes in the U.S. Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Huron, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario. The Mississippi River flows from north to south, starting from the states of Minnesota all the way to the Central Plains and pouring into the Gulf of Mexico.
Pretty interesting. And also, how is the weather like?
The climate in the States is very diverse. It could range from the bright warm tropical conditions in Florida, Hawaii, to the freezing cold Arctic and alpine conditions in Alaska and the Rocky Mountains. Rainfall varies with regions and states. States such as Hawaii, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama has the highest rainfall rate, and places like Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico has the lowest rainfall annually. Alaska, North Dakota, and Minnesota being the coldest states, and if you ever been to Texas, you know damn well how hot that place is.
Well, that sounds interesting. The next question is, what kinds of people live in such a big country?
Great question. As we all know, the United States is vast when it comes to area and territory, grabbing a total of 9.834 million square kilometers in area. Its population is expected to be over 335 million as of 2023, which is equivalent to about 57% of the population in North America, and about 4.23% of the total world population. And the population density will be around 96 people per square mile. 59.3% white Americans, 18.9% Hispanic and Latinos, 12.6% African Americans, 5.9% Asians, and other minority ethnic groups. English is the most commonly spoken language, with over 70% of the US population speaking only English, and also 70% of the people believe in Christianity. Every state has its own unique features and landmarks, right? When it comes to pop culture, people are mostly familiar with California. Hollywood, Los Angeles houses the biggest entertainment industry in the whole world. Any movie stars, singers, you name it, California has it. They call it the City of Angels. And also, everything in LA is super expensive. The Pentagon. Headquarters of the Department of Defense is located in Arlington, Virginia, south of Washington, D.C. And Washington, D.C. is the capital and the federal district, with most of the government infrastructures residing there. New York City. New York is the most populated city in the US, with 8 million people commuting the most busy streets in America every day. Nevada is known for the desert road trips, fancy casinos in Las Vegas, and Area 51. The countryside and the views in Texas are unlike any other. From cattle and oil industry to food and tequila, everything is fascinating. If you love country music, rodeos, and cowboy culture like I do, Texas is the place for you.
Well, I think that pretty much wraps it up for me. Thank you so much for explaining, and for those of you who are watching, see you in the next project. Bye bye.